everyone, it's Kyle. Yeah, obviously you can hear my dogs. Funny story is last night I was making this video. This is my TTW of things this week. And I wasn't watching the dogs, which, big mistake. Blitzen actually ended up eating one of my prenatal vitamins. It was actually a Fertilade vitamin. And I freaked out because dogs or, children under the age of 5 can die of an overdose of iron. So I'm like freaking out. I had to call the poison control center. And, yeah, so anyway, where I was going with this is that I don't care if they are barking in my videos. I don't care if they are crying. I don't care if they are fighting and wrestling and playing, because I would rather them do that where I can actually see what they're doing than ever have to go through what I did last night. So anyway, to TTW, things this week, week 8, I believe it is. The questions are down below, and I'm just going to dive right in. So it was like, what is your favorite product this week, or products? And I have 2 that I wanted to share with you, and the first one is the Sonia Kashuk eye makeup remover. I've had this for about 2 months now, and obviously I've only used such a little bit, but I just shook it up, which I shouldn't have done. When you see it on the shelf, it separates, and to activate it, you just shake it up, and it all goes to like one color, but it's usually like a clear, a light purple, and then like a darker purple. And it is super lightweight, which I love about it, because when I would take off my eye makeup, I would either use like a Neutrogena like cleansing cloth and like really have to scrub my eye makeup off, or I would use Vaseline, which was definitely like, it was smoother to use and it was less rough on my eye area, but it's, thick and it's goopy and it just makes a mess. Like, I would only ever use Vaseline at night. So love this stuff. It was $10 or $12, and I got it at Target. And the second product is this nail polish. This came out last season, last fall, I believe it was. I can't remember the collection that it came out in, but I want to say it was like, I think it was like the Euro line, I'm not sure. But this one is French Quarter for your thoughts, and I have it on my nails right now, and I'm loving this color, especially for fall, because it's still a neutral, but it's like darker and, I don't know, more fall-like than the rest of the neutrals I usually wear. So number 2 is, what are your favorite funny movies? And to be honest, I had a ton, but I have 5 written down here. And the only reason I did that is because I have so many movies that I could go and list why I love them and why I think they're funny. And I want to keep this video as short as possible so I don't bore you guys. So excuse me, the first the first movie I have written down is Dumb and Dumber. That movie, honestly, to me, is like old, because I remember it coming out when I was like really young, and no matter how old it gets, that movie is always going to be funny to any generation. Like, I just don't ever see that movie getting old. I love that movie. The second movie I have is Half Baked, and that reminds me a lot of when I was in college, and just like the actors in there, like everything about that movie I think is hysterical. The third one I have is Superbad. Again, I think it's one of those movies that is going to be funny for generations to come. Like, anytime that movie's on TV, I always end up just turning to it and watching it, because I know I'm going to laugh. The fourth one I have written down is The Change Up. I wish I knew the actor's name in this movie. He is honestly one of my favorite actors, so you would think I would remember his name, but I can't. And I think his name is Dave, but I could be off. He's also in the next movie I'm going to name, Horrible Bosses, and the movie The Sweetest Thing. So if you can kind of make a connection in all those, once I am done with this video, I'll look up his name and I'll link it below. But I don't know if those are like my favorite funny movies because he's in them, or because they are just really funny. But that actor, like, his timing, his facial expressions, like, everything about him is flawless. Like, humor just comes so naturally to him, and I don't know, I love that guy. My favorite quotes is question number 3, and I have 3 quotes. All of them have like really special meaning to me. So the first one is, he who kneels before God can stand before anyone, and that just serves as a reminder that when I don't know what to do in a situation, I just need to get down on my knees and I need to pray. The next quote is, we must be willing to let go of the life we planned so as to have the life that is waiting for us. And that quote honestly just calms me. Like, sometimes I need to be reminded that I can sit here till I'm blue in the face and plan out the next year or 2 years or 3 years or, you know, the next 10 years. But very rarely is it ever going to be the way I plan. So I need to just like let go of that and let life happen and enjoy it as is day to day. So I love that quote for reminding me of that. And the last quote I have, I'm so sorry about the dogs. The last quote I have is, God gives his hardest battles to his toughest soldiers. And that quote for me makes me feel really good about myself because I've come such a long way, especially, you know, dealing with TTC and, you know, getting to know myself, getting to know my strengths and my weaknesses. This journey at times can lead you to a very, very dark place. And that quote served as a reminder to me that, like, God would not give me anything that I could not handle. And this is making me a better person, a stronger person, a smarter person, a wiser person. Like, I'm just growing from it. And I think that's, like, the most important thing that you can do in your life is grow from your experience. And that's what that quote stands for. So that is my TTW of week 8, and I'm really sorry about the dogs, but just get used to it. I mean, I can't really do anything about it. Anyway, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.